I'm not running against my wife because I would clearly lose. All right. Some of you might have heard about me from the Broward County courthouse. I mean, there are rumors.
Don't talk. You have to go outside.
There are rumors that I carry 3 guns on the bench. That's not true. Only 1. A little bit about me. Since I was 18, I've been a no-nonsense kind of guy. I mean, when I turned 18, one of the first things I did, this is a true story, was I went to the local gun store and bought a high-standard 12-gauge shotgun, which I still have, very attached to it. Why is that? Because I didn't want to be a victim. When I was a kid, I got beat up a lot, okay? For no good reason. People just beat on small people, and, you know, I didn't want to be a victim. That led me to go to law school, to be an advocate. For who? The prosecution. I was a prosecutor for Mike Satz's office for about 15 years. I handled murder cases, misdemeanor cases, sex crimes, child abuse, elderly abuse, you name it, I prosecuted. I was known as a no-nonsense, tough, zealous prosecutor. The defense lawyers respected me, but they didn't want to go up against me. And I was tough when recommending sentences, but based on fairness, based on the facts, and based on a person's prior record. I then wanted to be a judge, so I became a general master, which is kind of like training to be that. It's not a judicial spot, but it's a hearing officer. I did that for about 3 years. Child dependency cases, substance abuse, Baker Acts, and mental health cases. Thousands of cases I've heard. Then I was appointed to a county court judge position, which I hold now for about 8.5 years. I'm an acting circuit court judge for about 6 years. I have the judicial experience, serious judicial experience for today's serious times. And that's me. I'm a no-nonsense but fair judge. And I ask you to consider promoting me to the circuit bench, which is the next highest bench in the system of law in Broward County for trial courts.
Okay. Questions? Yes?
I have a real quick question. Why does, this really bothers me. You got somebody that committed murder, plea deal, 5 years. What happened to you done the crime, you do the time? Period.
Well, I say that often a lot in court. Now, plea bargaining is a necessary evil in the system of justice because the courts are overcrowded. We're not greatly funded. The public doesn't want to spend a lot of money on the issues of courthouses. We don't get paid a lot of money to do the job. The issue is, you have to plea bargain cases. The trick is doing the right plea bargain for the right reasons. Not to just clear the courthouse, but to do the case based on the facts and the crime. I reject plea offers all the time if I don't think it serves the interest of justice.
What, are we giving them 2 minutes to answer the questions,
No,
John?
we're not. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Got a minute and a half.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Judge, could you say and spell your name, please?
My name is Lee J.A.Y. Seidman. S is in Sam, E-I, D is in David, man, M-A-N. Easy way to remember it, Seidman on the side of justice.
Any other
Or
questions?
Laura's husband.
Okay, we have.
Okay, I've been reading in the paper that the public defenders have done an onslaught against targeted judges that they perceive to be too conservative, and it is my understanding that you've got the biggest target on your back. Could you please explain to the people here about what the public defender's office is doing in promoting judicial candidates to go against good judges?
Well, I understand your position, but as a judicial candidate, I have certain rules to abide by. There are a lot of different candidates in these races. My particular candidate in my race is an assistant public defender who handles very tough cases, and that's her responsibility. And she has an obligation under our laws to do that zealously. But she's never been a judge. She has no judicial experience whatsoever. So me, some defense lawyers don't like me, and some of the people in the county jail and state prisons don't like me, but I like me. And I think the public knows that I'm doing the right thing under the law, each on each case. I mean, not everybody needs to go to jail. You have to use your common sense. Obviously, everybody's presumed innocent, but you have to use common sense and, of all, uphold the rule of law. Otherwise, you have anarchy.
Do you have a question, John?
No, that's it.
Oh, well, that's it. Okay, just 30 seconds to wrap it up.
All right, here's why I'm asking for your support. I've worked my way up the American way. Former New York City auxiliary police officer. I'm now on the CERT team, the Community Emergency Response Team in Carl Springs Fire Department. I'm a volunteer fire rescue in North Carolina, where I have some part-time home up there. I've been a prosecutor for 15 years. I know the law, I know a responsibility of being a judge, I know it matters. The rule of law is paramount. Nothing else really can provide justice for people unless we follow the rule of law. I have the experience to get the job done. My opponent has no judicial experience whatsoever. I asked for a promotion, put me on the circuit court full-time, so I can continue to serve the interests of justice in this county. And we need justice in this county. Thank you very much.